We are back at it again. The international break is done. Oh, thank God. We are back for Premier League football and a lot of games this weekend. In fact, majority of them are going to get played on Saturday. Simba is my name.
Yeah, my name is MC Shilenji and welcome back again for another top video on this channel. And this week we have a top game that is a lunchtime fixture between Leicester United will be hosting Manchester United. And what a game, Simba!
It's a big game, isn't it? But just before we talk about how big that game is, let's see who's coming in and who's out for both teams, for Man United and Leicester. What we do know, Maguire is out. What do you think about that?
Maguire has been out, I think, for 1 week. I missed the previous game, and he's going to still be on the sidelines. And he's been joined now by Varane. He's a partnership defender, and really that should be a worry for United.
How big is Maguire, especially when it comes to that defense now? Must he be there?
He should be there. He must be there because for the past season, he's been the man holding up that defense. And he's never missed a game apart from when he's injured. And so you can see that the game plan always revolves around him being the main man who is commanding the defense. And now his absence alongside that of Varane brings a lot of problems to United because the remaining options, which is Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof, have not played together for quite a long time. They don't have any partnership between themselves. So these are like new players coming to the team, coming up to hold the heart of the defense, which should be a very big problem on such a high level of playing.
Varane, what will you keep on saying that Varane is going to be a miss for Man United? I don't think it's going to be. It's not really clicked. The Varane who's playing now for Man United is not essentially the Varane that we saw play for Real Madrid. So it should not be a worry, though.
It should be. It should be because his quality can never be doubted. We all know who he is. He's a winner.
He's not really shown that at Man United, has he?
No, he will show it.
But how many games down the line?
He will.
He's a top line defender, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pity we're saying that he's not going to play in this game, but he's not really been the Varane that we knew from Real Madrid.
No, he's played the past 6 games. He's only missed 1 game in which his transfer was not through to United, but
Yes.
he's played in the rest of the 6 games, and you can feel like there was some kind of partnership between him and Maguire.
But not at the level where you'd expect Varane to be right now, especially.
Of course, but that was coming.
So is it going to be a big miss, especially when Man United are going to face Leicester?
It's going to be a big miss because...
In what sense, though? It's not like he's been the book.
No, in the sense that the option coming in does not match his quality.
Oh, that will make sense.
Yeah.
That will make sense.
Whoever is coming in cannot play like, does not offer what Varane offers even on a bad day.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be a very big miss.
We cross over to Leicester as well before I ask you exactly whether Man U are going to win or lose. Ndidi is not playing as well in this game. Is out. A big miss for Leicester?
A very big miss. Ndidi as well as a long-term absentee in Johnny Evans. You can feel that Leicester have not really kicked off their season. They're languishing below top 10.
It's funny. We're going to talk about that. Why are they there though?
Yeah, you can really understand that they are missing some of their best performers.
Yes.
In terms of the middle of the pitch and the defense. You know, Johnny Evans has been there for so long, has kept the team together. He's the man who commands the defense, and the loss of him towards the end of the season are really troubled. They were not able to finish in the top 4. Remember, they were pushing for a Champions League slot.
Yes.
But they were not able. And some of the things that you can point out to that miss is their loss to Johnny Evans. And this season, he's not been able to come back, as well as Ndidi, the man who's been commanding the midfield.
I like what you say, that Johnny Evans, is the Maguire for Man United. Funny how both are missing that game, isn't it?
Exactly, and you can see somebody like Ndidi. It should be like the Kante
of Chelsea.
Kante
like that comparison, isn't it? Yes.
And you can really feel the impact that they bring to the team, because right now they don't have stability in the middle of the park. as well as to the defense. That's why they've not been able to have a good result so far. They're only having 8 points, and that is not normal for Leicester.
Really good for Leicester, isn't it?
Yes,
depending on how they played last season and how they actually started this season as
exactly.
well. They faltered at some point,
Yeah.
which takes me to the next point: Man United versus Leicester. Do you think Leicester have a thing for Man United? They've been giving them trouble, and they're hosting them this Saturday.
To some extent, they might.
I think they will.
But I think they're not very convincing at the moment.
Yes.
Because if you look at their last 5 meetings, Leicester have only won once. The other one is a draw, and the rest they've lost to United. It means they're not at very good hands when playing at United. They're not doing very well against United, just apart from the last season when they lost. When they won at Old Trafford. So when you have such a kind of statistics going to this game, it's very hard to overturn that, although it's possible in a game of football, especially coming from an international break where most of the players maybe are caught up in fatigue, others are out of shape, and we didn't even mention for Man United, they're going to also miss Fred and Cavani.
No, as well.
Yes.
But I don't think we need to mention them. I keep on saying Fred is not really that good of a player. Cavani has a substitute in Cristiano Ronaldo, and Rashford is back now. That's it.
No.
Fred is not a good player.
I think they add value to United.
Why? In what way? Cavani has played how many games now? 2 for Man United?
No.
Not scored. Cristiano is there scoring.
For the game that he plays, he can add value.
Yeah, Fred is just a squad player.
No, he's a
I
squad player.
don't think Man United actually do miss Fred. It's one of the weakest players that we have at Man U right now. I wonder what Fred is doing at Man United.
No, on such a kind of
Fred
games.
can't make it to Chelsea's squad,
Simba,
can he?
On such a kind of games.
Listen, okay, hold on. If we give you Fred and Golo Kante, who would you take?
Different teams.
No, different teams, but okay.
Yes.
If I told you today Chelsea were interested in Fred, would you be happy?
No, when
no, answer me. Hold on. Answer me.
Fit in
would you be happy? Would you be happy?
Of course, no.
Of course, no. That's it. That ends it. That ends it.
And then the simple, he doesn't fit into
Fred is a squad player. Just the fact that he's playing for Man United doesn't mean that he's a very good player.
No.
That's what we should not talk about Fred.
No,
I keep on telling you, players like Fred are the ones who are making Man United just look like they're not title contenders.
You see,
right. Can we move? Can we move into your prediction? How do you think this is going to play out?
I think, given that yes, United are not doing good.
Yes.
As well as Leicester. Yeah, they're not also doing good at the moment. But I think when it comes to tight and coming to fine margins of the game, where maybe small bits can make a big difference in terms of the result, I think United can win this game by a very small margin.
A very small margin. Could you give me your prediction?
1-0.
1-0 in favor of Man United.
Yes.
This is my prediction. Man United have been shit. They've not won the smaller games that they were expected to win. They've not played any bigger team this season. Leicester is not a small team. They're not a small team by any means. And here's the thing. Leicester have a thing for Man United. The games are usually very entertaining. And I think Leicester are going to come on top 2-1. That's it. Man United have to lose now.
Wow.
I mean, this thing about guessing it from time to time has to end. They have to lose it. All right, let's move into another game that is happening. But that's going to happen Monday.
On Monday,
Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Let's talk about who's out of Arsenal. We have Xhaka is out. Is it a blessing for Arsenal that Xhaka is out?
I don't think. He's a main man for Arsenal
right now in our midfield.
He is,
especially when you play him with Partey.
Of course,
isn't it? Yes.
And especially that Partey is in and out.
I like the way I love the way Partey is in and out.
Of course, he's in and out.
But he's played a couple of games, isn't it? Like 2.
In fact,
and one international game.
I told you Arsenal need to be a bit grateful. They need to be lucky because Xhaka has played 2 games. He also played for international and he's still fit. He needs to be already injured by this time. So Arsenal needs to be lucky.
Shilenji, that's not what you should say. Yeah. What you should say is that this guy is now back fully fit. How many games did he play for Atletico before getting injured?
He's not fully fit.
I mean, one of those guys who will never get injured at Atletico
he was a stellar performer.
Yes.
And I tend to think maybe there is something
Nah,
to do
don't go
with
there.
Arsenal's game. Yes.
Don't go there. There's
Because
nothing
he
like
was never
Arsenal's game.
injured. He was playing
Partey's game at
Atletico.
Atletico. Is this
Was
the
very
same
physical.
game? No, it was very physical.
Very physical.
Yes. Same
Yes.
game he's playing at Arsenal.
No.
That's it.
No, at Arsenal he's playing a bit
don't like
soft
this
game.
talk about people saying, well, it's because of Arsenal's game. Arsenal's game has just remained the same.
No, it should
Players
be.
come in, they don't change their game.
Why
They
is
just
he
come
always
into the
injured?
system.
Why is he always injured?
Well, because Arsenal play a very good game.
No, why was Chamberlain always injured? Why was
He's still
Walcott?
injured, by the way,
Yes.
at Liverpool.
Why was Walcott always injured? Why was Van Persie always injured?
Hold on, don't go there.
No,
I mean, it's,
there should be something
don't
there.
go there.
There should be something.
What is it? Shilenja, what is it?
Why was Wilshere always
No,
injured?
what is it?
It
What
should
is
be-
it?
it should
Point
be-
it out. It's nothing like that.
No, Silva.
Don't look at
There
those
should be
players who just come in
something,
and get injured.
perhaps in the team's training,
Maybe the players.
not the
You
players.
should blame the players for
The
getting
team,
injured.
the team,
For coming
the
on
team's
Arsenal.
organization. Maybe the team is asking too much.
All right.
Still asking too much from the players.
Saka is out
Yes.
as well. Should we be worried as Arsenal fans? Saka is now actually a first 11 at Arsenal.
You should be worried.
Yes.
It can be a big blow. On this kind of games, he can make a difference when perhaps you need an individual brilliance to win you the game. He's one of those guys who can stand up on his own. He can take matters to his own hand, and he can win you a game as a man himself. You know.
That's
so,
it.
I think on a very bad day, Saka can do. We can give Arsenal 3 points, and you're gonna miss him, especially that this is a derby that is closely contested. I was just reviewing the head-to-head stats
Against Crystal Palace.
against Palace.
Yeah, they got something against us.
Yes,
Those
in
guys
the
give us a
last-
hard time.
In the last 6 meetings, each team has had 1 win apiece, and the 4 have ended in draws. And those score lines have been very closely contested, very close margins.
Do you think Vieira has something to prove against Arsenal? It was in contention on that top job, he didn't get it. But then if you look at the way Crystal Palace have performed, it's not really that good. Vieira really hasn't had that impact at Crystal Palace. So we should not be scared of Vieira, isn't it?
I don't think he
It's
has.
not an impact at Crystal Palace so far.
I think he doesn't have anything to prove because
It does.
no,
He spoke shit about Arsenal.
No, he
spoke
doesn't.
shit about how Arsenal was not
doesn't.
getting managed properly.
he doesn't. He just gave his views, and maybe he was true. Might be true, you know. So he
Yeah.
just gave his views.
Yeah.
We all know who Vieira is,
Yeah.
what he's done for Arsenal, the legend in him at Arsenal, and I know he's going to get applauded at Arsenal. He's going to get his
I will
respect.
applaud him. I will applaud him.
Yes, as a captain for Arsenal, for whatever he did for them, he deserves much love, regardless of the result of the game. I don't think he has anything to prove at Arsenal because he already made his name there, so he's just coming to play his game.
You asked me a question before we came to record this video, that should Arsenal lose against
Yes.
Crystal Palace, do you think that is going now to again reset them back to where they were at the start of the season? I answered no. Do you think that's going to reset us back to where we were at the start of the season, confidence-wise?
I feel it might unsettle Arsenal's confidence.
Why?
Because-
Shilenje, you have something against Arsenal.
No, there's nothing.
Can you try to be positive for once? Why would he do that?
I'm positive
Listen,
when
in the
necessary.
Oh, it's fine when
Yes.
necessary. In the league, for the past 3 games,
Yes.
4 games actually, we've won 3 and drawn 1. Those are
one.
10 points out of a
Yes.
possible 12.
Yes.
On the back end of that, we played other competitions as well, which we've ended up winning as well. In fact, to be too exact.
Against who?
So out of 5 games,
Against who?
we've won. Sorry, out of 6 games, we've
Yes.
won 5 and drawn 1.
Yes.
No, lost 1.
No,
Why
the,
would you
the,
go
the
back
other
to
competitions
confidence?
that you mentioned, you are playing against who?
Regardless.
No, it can be regardless. You are playing against regardless.
Man United were taken out by Young
No,
Boys.
you played against regardless.
No, wait. Listen, regardless of who we were playing, Man United were taken out by Young Boys. Why can Arsenal win against the smaller teams? Listen,
Was it the caliber of young boys, the teams you're talking
of
about?
course, yeah.
Are they champions?
You can
Are
put
they
them,
champions?
No, you can put them in the same level.
Are they champions?
Regardless of what Arsenal plays.
You know young boys are champions.
Listen, I think now Arsenal are really good, and I told you that. Not really good per
I know
se.
that, but
the confidence is now there, and the confidence is coming from the fact that some of these players are now played together. Magalhaes is coming back to that defense. Ben White is settled in. Tomiyasu is settled in. Tierney is settled in. And if you look at the way we are playing, then you can actually say that while we have sort of some formula,
I think
and that's exactly
I
what we
think
need.
the point you need to understand here is yes, Arsenal are doing good. They have 10 points. They are on a run of 4 unbeaten in the EPL. But should they lose a game, and they are now position 10, are you position 10 or position 11?
Position 9, but
Position 9, yes, position 9.
Bwana.
No problem. I understand that.
Allah.
But now take this case that Arsenal loses a game and their close rivals win their game. We have a situation whereby Arsenal might end up perhaps in 13 or 14 position. That is a fact, you know.
It's a fact.
Yes.
But I don't like the way you're stressing it, and
Yes.
because we're out of time.
And if it happens,
Yes.
trust me,
Yes.
it's going to dent your confidence.
Can I just say one thing? As we clear, Arsenal is just 6 points away from top spot. That's what it needs to know. 2 games. That's it. Guys, subscribe down here. If you disagree with this guy or agree with this guy, let's meet in the next one. All right?
See you.
We're out.